story, Hannah was an office girl who worked for very big players. Again, you will never see these things again because I'm narrating the authentic version. So we're talking the Dundees, the Allies, the Distillery District, syndicate management, really, really big guys. But at a particular point in the story, they were bringing in from the United States Indians. Now, the Indians are a funny community because they get regulated by England. So you know how the story of the big fish eats the small fish? Someone from those guys created a rumor that I wanted to buy the last company I worked for, which was CAPREIT. They don't understand that Hannah had dealt with apartment buildings nearly all her life. She wanted nothing to do with it. They didn't get that. So they believed the rumor. And for that, didn't pay Hannah the legal dues. What was disturbing was, for example, there was a lawyer named Corinne who's about 6'2". She's a female, very pretty. Corinne being 6'2", with the European Jews now shouldn't pose a threat. However, they may have been slowly encroaching in on the Canadian market. If there's a messy story, I don't know what is. So some of the employees at CAPREIT at that time was Elena, Jody, Corinne, Lily Ty, Nazarene, and Elizabeth. And the CEO, Mark Kenny, with Tom Schwartz. Very, very big players now. Very big players in an office environment. I directly reported to under Mark Kenny. And at one point, the title was VP of Operations. So it's a person who is very, very educated in the story. And usually, insane hours of working, which would be all my jobs, because there's a particular standard to maintain my birth heritage or the wealth I was born into. So that's a standard. That's going to be in the exhibit. Like if your parents are wealthy, you want to be wealthy. That's the psychology of it. Make a long story short, apparently 16 years later, CAPREIT's back, because they took the wings and left. Well, it was not met with a good greetings because they don't realize how many people died. And they're saying at this particular